Hello my YouTube family, just here from New Gaming, bringing you guys some more Dark Souls Daily. This is another build that I made with my Dex character. I use a Rapier plus 15 in my right hand. I do switch up my Chaos Rapier later to a whip, so plain whip plus 15. I have the longbow, the buckler, Ferris's set with the Ferris's hat, leather armor. You guys will have to pause it if you want to read some of this stuff, because I don't want to talk super fast. I know I have a habit of that, especially in past videos, but try to avoid that as often as I can now. So what I was trying to emulate here with this build, what I was trying to go for, you know, the look, the style was like, if this makes any sense, or if this is even a thing, like, you know, the Three Musketeers, in my head I pictured like the Three Musketeers style fencers. I know Musketeer is actually someone who uses a gun, but the Three Musketeers, I'm pretty sure, I read that book when I was like 10, so it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure they use rapiers. So that's what I was kind of trying to go for with the buckler and the rapier. I also have a whip just to add some fun to it. I actually encourage you guys to try this build. I mean, change it up as you need and as you see fit, but the whip, the bow, I actually changed to the composite bow as well. I don't use the long bow later on. But the whip, the bow, the rapier, and the buckler all together, it doesn't matter what set you're using, but in my opinion, it's a lot of fun. You have lots of options. And the whip, you know, a lot of people overlook that weapon. It's not that strong, it doesn't do that much damage, but it cannot be parried. And a lot of people don't know that. You guys will see that a few times here. The other thing I wanted to touch on a little bit is that I did backstab. I think I backstabbed twice, like this entire video. I try to avoid, and this is, let me just sum this up really easily. I try to avoid doing what I don't like done to me. I try to avoid doing that to others. So I try to follow the golden rule that we learned when we were little kids, or at least I did. That doing to others is you want them to you. And it's pretty silly, but for the most part, it makes PvP a lot more enjoyable for me. So that's what I stick with. It's pretty idealist, and it's kind of silly. I will agree to that, but you know, I enjoy it, so that's all that matters. This build, I do get quite a few riposts. The buckler has the special parry animation, I'm pretty sure, so you have a bigger window for actually landing a parry. So this guy just tried to parry my whip. He didn't realize. You can also not riposte or backstab the whip either, though. That's the thing you guys need to know. So it's a double-edged sword, double-edged whip. But yeah, this setup, yeah, I guess I'll go with that, because it's not a different character. It's not entirely a different build. This setup was a lot of fun. And like I said, I encourage you guys to try it out. I was using the throwing knives just because I don't see a musketeer using poison throwing knives, but they don't really do anything. It's just for show. Just kind of mess with people. So yeah, I encourage you guys to try everything out I got set up here. And if he had landed that backstab, it would have been over. That was kind of lucky on my part. What else do I need to mention? Oh, okay, yeah. Yesterday's video that I uploaded, What a Low Life, I did kind of explain what that was about, but it was a kind of a preview or a teaser, if you will. I know I didn't say that, but it was of this setup that I was using. And the video seemed to get a pretty good reception so far. Some people didn't understand what I meant by What a Low Life, and I was referring to the fact that I was at low life at the end of each fight. It was just a play on words. Nothing too complicated. It wasn't insulting anybody. But yeah. That video was a lot of fun, and it was 2 fights right back to back. If you guys didn't see it, I don't want to spoil it, but I already said some. But 2 fights back to back that were really, really interesting, and I ended up like within like 50 health and dying at the end of each fight. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, check that out if you guys have missed it. The other thing, it's not Dark Souls related, but I'm just trying to go off of what I think this is the only other backstab I do, by the way. I'm just trying to go off what's in my head, so I don't get stuck up or hung up too much on one thing. But I know that I said I wasn't going to do Dark Souls exclusively, and I'm still not planning to do that. And there's still a lot of Let's Plays that I like, Rogue Legacy, Cube World, that it seems like I've stopped, but I have not stopped completely. I've just been I've been playing some other games that I know will get a good reception, but I'm really enjoying them, and I just don't want to bother with recording them. So while I'm playing these games, I'm not having as much free time to record the other stuff. So I will get back into uploading some of the other games besides Dark Souls. But right now I'm just not bothering with it. I'm just kind of, you know, taking it easy, relaxing, just playing when I enjoy it. I think I'm going to start some Psychonauts soon, though, because that is a really, really well received, like pretty much, I guess you could say, critically acclaimed game. that I have not played at all. I actually never played Psychonauts in my life before, and it was on sale on Steam for $2.50. So I'm going to be playing that game. I know it's been played before, I know it's been done before, but you guys will get to see me play around with it. And you know what, I actually completely forgotten about this, but I had this series, my first hour, where I just pretty much, I missed the boss. No, I could have won. Oh, this is such a good fight, though. GG, yeah, definitely. I think we both messaged each other back and said that. But what was I saying before I got so largely off topic there? My brain just melted. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing Psychonauts. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we both messaged each other. I already said that. I completely lost my train of thought. You have to forgive me while I try to get it back here. But we're doing a little dance. This is such a good fight. I almost had it, and I go down barely. What was I saying? I was talking about Psychonauts. Oh yeah, my first hour. Oh gosh, it took me long enough. You guys are probably facepalming. It's a series I've done before, and my most popular first hour video was actually New Game Plus of Dark Souls. It has like 30 to 50,000, I think. It has a lot of views, surprisingly. But yeah, I'm gonna probably pick that series back up and just do my first hour Psychonauts. I didn't actually think about that until I started commentating, so good thing I did this video, giving me ideas. And then I lose some, too, at the same time. This guy has an interesting setup. I really like this. I really like when people are inventive and try new things. But he has really short-range weapons, so the closer you get to the handle weapon, I believe the easier it is to parry. And I get a well-timed whip. Whoosh. The whip is actually, it's got a good range. The regular whip, it's got some nice range. The spiked whip actually can inflict bleed too. So, yeah. By the way, I did my first hour Psychonauts, and I'll post that. I think I actually have a playlist for that too, so I'll end up throwing that in the playlist if you guys want to check out some of the other ones. This fight here was actually, I'm not sure what was going on with this guy, what he was doing. He didn't really seem to be taking it serious. So I started out kind of try-hardy, and he was making me look kind of like a fool. I don't know, maybe I was making him look like a fool, but I was actually like putting some effort into winning because I thought he was going to too. I thought he was just joking around at the beginning, but he takes this whole fight like it's a joke. I don't know what was going on with that, but I ended up, well, you guys will see it, but yeah, I ended up switching to the whip for the majority of the fight. trying to snipe him here, and I'm pretty inaccurate, I gotta say. But yeah, I really enjoy the PvP with this set. I like learning new weapons. The rapier is nothing too complicated, though. I will admit to that, but it was a lot of fun to play around with. Excuse me. And it does a lot of parry damage. I don't know. This fight, this setup, excuse me, is kind of similar to the other one, except the buckler can actually function as a shield. I know it's tiny and it doesn't seem likely, but it can work as a shield. And I think right around here, yeah, it's just the whip, but I think I use it for the majority of the rest of the fight, if not all of it. You guys will get to see some of the whip's movesets if you don't know, and the some of the range on it. But yeah, there's that playlist. Also, I do have a Dark Souls Daily playlist too. I forgot. I was trying to mention. Someone was asking about it. A newer viewer. He was saying that all my videos aren't really sorted into playlists, but I actually do have a Dark Souls PvP show. It's under any video. If you click more info, there's the show that you can click on and go to. And there's seasons. The seasons with 10 episodes each, so it's 10 videos of the PvP, and it's sorted out like that. So one season is 10 episodes, and that's how you can find them. And I also have a playlist for Dark Souls Daily. I have a playlist for my first hour stuff too. Okay, so that's enough about that. Enough about my self-plugging. So this guy was he's fighting a dude in mostly giant's armor. He's got a huge sword. He's just swinging around slowly, and he's making him look like a fool. He backstabs him and gets a parry, but he doesn't even do that much damage with his backstab or riposte, and he's not got the horn ring on like my scumbag self. And this guy just, I don't know, he summoned me, then he freaks out. And look how much damage that Wrath of the God does. Let's count how many he does. That's 4. 4 Wrath of the Gods he's done. 5. It did half my health, by the way, so that's 750 about damage it's doing. 6. 7. He did 7 Wrath of the Gods. 8. This is just, I don't know. I actually titled, like when I record now, when I have fights, I put the time next to them, just go back and edit it easier. And next to this, I just wrote a little note. What the, like, I don't know, that was weird. But anyway, I said a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I pretty much covered. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'm out of time. Love you guys. Yash, damn it. God bless.